All right, welcome back to CTV News Channel. Breaking news now coming in from Ottawa. The Prime Minister and his wife, Sophie Gregoire Trudeau, have released a statement announcing they have made the decision to separate after 18 years of marriage.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Pleb. In today's story, we have bombshell news here. Justin Trudeau is officially single. Today on Instagram, Justin Trudeau and Sophie Gregoire jointly announced that they are getting divorced, and the internet was set on fire. As well, in our next story, Poilievre gets asked more stupid questions from Trudeau's paid journalists and absolutely annihilates them. And in our last story, video evidence coming out of Justin Trudeau's forehead injury. We must figure out, was it Jagmeet's belly button ring? You won't want to miss tonight's story, so stick around. Before I start tonight's report, so many of you who watch me are not subscribed to my channel. Why is that? Are you a communist? Are you mad at me because I trashed Justin Trudeau on my channel, or I'm mean to the left? Is that why you won't subscribe? Are you a communist? If you're not a communist, if you like watching the libs getting dunked on, subscribe to my channel. Let's start the report. All right, well, this one's going to be a weird one to cover here because I'm a comedy channel. I like making you guys laugh, but I don't think there's anything really funny about divorces. I came from a house that my parents got divorced, and I know what Trudeau's kids are going through right now, and I don't feel any sympathy for Justin Trudeau. I really feel sympathy for his kids right now, so I'm going to try to not dunk too hard or try not to be too funny, and especially when it comes to this subject, because, man, we got to think about the kids, man. Like, Trudeau's a piece of garbage, but his kids aren't, and I feel for them right now, and I'm sure anyone watching my video who's been through their parents getting divorced knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, yeah, Justin Trudeau's officially on the market. The Prime Minister put out a statement via his Instagram account here saying, "Hi, everyone. Sophie and I would like to share the fact that after many meaningful and difficult conversations, we have made the decision to separate. As always, we remain a close family with deep love and respect for each other, for everything we have built and will continue to build. For the well-being of our children, we ask that you respect our and their privacy. Thank you." Here goes Pleb, the virtue signaling douchebag again. But, like, guys, seriously, if you guys are the type of people that are, like, on social media celebrating his divorce on the day of his divorce, that's pretty dark. Y'all, you are pretty messed up. Yeah, whoever wrote this tweet from the Justin Trudeau's ego account, it's not funny, man. It's not funny. Like, look what he wrote. "Hi, everyone. Sophie and I have made the difficult decision to separate because of climate." It's not funny. It's not funny. Because of climate change. She was simply asking for more than I could give. There's nothing funny about that either. "My love life will balance its..." It's not funny. You're not allowed laughing. "As I spend time getting closer to Jerry Butts, Seamus O'Regan, and Emmanuel Macron." If you laughed at this, you are a piece of garbage. Officially. Myself included. Or how about this tweet from the Babylon Bee? On the day of his divorce, come out and saying, "Trudeau's divorce leaves nation in shock that he was married to a woman." That's not funny. Maybe it's funny tomorrow, but it can't be funny today. Report this for transphobia, please. Or Ben Bankus now coming out and saying that the Band-Aid was for a domestic. Not funny, man. Not funny whatsoever. If you laughed at this, you are a piece of shit. Or how about this tweet from Kian? "You versus the guy she told you not to worry about." This is not funny. Stop sharing this stuff. Or these memes of Justin Trudeau and Jagmeet Singh now finally being in an official relationship. There's nothing funny about this. Stop tagging me in this. Wait till tomorrow. Or this video being shared by the post-millennial. Like, look at this. You know? The signs were not there. The signs were not there. I did not see this coming whatsoever. I'm in shock. So yeah, Justin Trudeau and his wife are getting a divorce. It's official. It's not anything we should be celebrating. I mean, it's sad. It's sad for the kids, and I truly mean that, man. I don't feel bad for Justin. I feel bad for those kids because I've been there. I won't repeat myself, but I'm sure many of you who are watching my video have been there too and know what those kids are going through. So my heart goes out to the kids. Sorry for what you're going through. Things will get better, I promise. And am I the only person here that when we saw this divorce announcement, the first thing that came to their mind was election? The timing of this is a little bit weird, as many of us have known about this for years now with Justin Trudeau and Sophie. It was Ottawa's worst kept secret. But the timing of this is just like so suspect. With all the rumors of an election coming up, are they dropping this story to make Justin Trudeau sympathetic before an election? I wouldn't put it past the Liberals. In our next story, I have an update on the Justin Trudeau band-aid on his forehead situation. Many of you guys are convinced that that injury came from Jagmeet Singh getting a belly button ring. Probably the funniest comment I've read in a long time. Well, we have video evidence of Trudeau's injury now out in the wild under the bandage. Let's watch it together and try to figure out what's going on. Justin Trudeau gave a speech to the Korean firefighters, and his injury appeared on his forehead. I won't even play the Justin Trudeau audio because I love my audience. I love my subscribers. I won't put you through this, but let's see what we found inside this video. All right, so watch here. I'll mute the audio for you guys because I love you. Okay, so look at this. All right, we have our first official video evidence of, man, this guy is down bad. This is a very down bad look for the record. Woo. Anyways, what do you guys think this is? It looks purple. Was it the Jagmeet's belly button ring? Was it a hickey? Was it, I mean, it's a bruise, right? What could this possibly be? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments, guys. Now that we have some video evidence, what do you guys think this could be? I mean, was Justin Trudeau playing dress up again as an Indian and forgot to clean off the dot on his forehead? Is that what it is? In our next clip, I forgot to include in yesterday's video the Trudeau on housing. It's gotten so bad for Justin Trudeau now that the Conservatives don't even need to run attack ads on Justin Trudeau. They just need to find clips of Justin Trudeau talking and using his own words against him. It's absolute gold.
I'll be blunt as well. Housing isn't a primary federal responsibility. Housing isn't a primary federal responsibility. Housing isn't a primary federal responsibility.
And what do you think the Conservatives did with that? Well, Pierre Poilievre's team took that clip and absolutely annihilated Justin Trudeau with his own words. Let's watch it. Look at the attack ad that the Conservatives put out. Pierre Poilievre put out on his YouTube channel. Hilarious. Hilarious.
A Liberal government will prioritize significant new investment in affordable housing.
Far too long, a first home has been out of reach for far too many. It's time to change that.
I'll be blunt as well. Housing isn't a primary federal responsibility.
Oh, what a failure. What a failure this guy is. It's unbelievable. And before I get to the press conference clip, let me ask you guys, do you guys recognize this song at the end of the Pierre Poilievre video? Tell me, watch.
Our farmers are the ones that put food on our table, and we're going to make it possible for them to bring it home wherever they are.
You guys recognize that song? That's the Pleb song. And you know what, Pierre? Use it all you want, brother. Because we are all one big team against Justin Trudeau, and we're going to bring it home. Well, I don't know if you guys have been following this whole C-18 debacle and mess. Well, as of today, you can no longer share news articles on Facebook or Instagram. And Pierre Poilievre had some comments about this at yesterday's press conference, where he compared Justin Trudeau's government to 1984.
It's like 1984. You have a prime minister passing a law to make news articles disappear from the internet. Who would ever have imagined that in Canada, the federal government would pass laws banning people from effectively seeing the news.
It's crazy.
Who would have thought that we'd have a government that would pass a law to manipulate the algorithms of the internet so that Canadians only see what the Prime Minister wants them to see? But that's here where we are. I know that Justin Trudeau doesn't want Canadians to see the facts of life, because after 8 years in power, people's lives are falling apart. But here's my response. Whether it's big tech or Trudeau's big government, censorship is always and everywhere wrong. And that's why I will bring home freedom of speech online, on campus, and anywhere else in this country, because I believe that I can win an open debate in this country. And so, unlike Trudeau, I will not need to censor.
He's absolutely right. It is 1984, and I'm absolutely worried with my channel here on YouTube that at any moment I'm going to be disappeared by the current government. And I hope to God Pierre Poilievre and the Conservatives are going to stand up for the pleb when the liberal establishment finally tries to disappear me for good. And right after, Pierre Poilievre was once again asked about Justin Trudeau's 500,000 immigrant target coming into this country and whether it was sustainable. And Pierre Poilievre had this to answer to the reporter.
What's wrong with the 500,000 target in your mind? You call it a vanity project. What's wrong with that target?
I think what's wrong is Justin Trudeau's incompetence. So far, we've seen a totally incompetent Justin Trudeau. What will I do? I'll make sure we have housing and health care so that when people come here, they have a roof overhead and care when they need it. I'll make sure that it's easier for employers to fill genuine job vacancies they cannot fill. I will make sure, furthermore, sorry, it's not a debate. You have a question, I'll give you my answer. My answer is that we will also ensure that immigrants who come here as professionals get a chance to work in their profession. After 8 years of Trudeau, there are now 20,000 immigrant doctors and 32,000 immigrant nurses that can't work in our hospitals, while we have massive waiting lines. It boils my blood to think that my little girl sits in a waiting room for hours with a headache or a migraine when there are brilliant immigrant doctors that could be treating her, but for the fact that there's no direct way for them to take a test and prove their qualifications. That's why I proposed a Blue Seal national standard that would allow professionals to take an exam, prove they're qualified, and work anywhere in Canada. We did this in 1952 for the trades.
Set targets, Sarah. What target would you set?
We did this in the trades with the Red Seal in 1952. And it was the federal government that brought the provinces together to get it done. So that the target I would set is to get a Blue Seal that would allow professionals to prove their qualifications, get to work so we can improve our health care.
The media is just trying to play gotcha with Pierre. They're trying to get him to denounce the 500,000 so that they could paint him as, anti-immigration, racist, whatever the media wants to paint him as. They keep setting traps for Pierre Poilievre and he keeps dancing around them, which I like. Smart politician. And I'm with Pierre. I like immigration personally. I think diversity does make this country pretty awesome. But yeah, we do have to have an adult conversation about the amount of people that are coming in and the infrastructure to support them, because under Justin Trudeau, the infrastructure to support immigration has completely been destroyed. So now we're having a hard time bringing people in. But yeah, we need to fix Canada and keep bringing people in and keeping the country that's made us what we are. And in our last story, this picture popped up of Justin Trudeau in the TTC, acting like a totally normal Canadian. He's one of us, guys. Just look. He's taking the metro. Well, the internet had obviously a hilarious reaction to Justin Trudeau on the TTC. Let's read some of the best comments from Justin Trudeau's photo op. From Mike Midnight Rider V2. I'm black too sometimes. 230 retweets. Perfect. I love it. Or how about this one here from Petrified COVID Parent, saying, how do you do, fellow citizens? I am just like you. Armed RCMP, armed RCMP, armed RCMP. Yes. Let's read some of the comments here underneath the picture of Trudeau in the TTC. quote, was spotted by his photographer, positioned by his staffers in a car full of passengers, screened by his security, met by his motorcade as soon as this cringy photo op was complete. That, my friends, was absolutely
perfect.
Yes. Or how about this one for Miranda Veracruz saying, LOL, another photo op with this, quote, working man with sleeves rolled up look. Can any experts tell us how much that one's worth? Or any watch experts, sorry. Yeah, how much is that watch worth? I'm sure it's pretty expensive. Or from the trauma nurse saying, quote, spotted, he was with his security team and on a train with vetted passengers for a pre-scheduled photo op. I personally think Trudeau is just trying to look tough. Like, he's out there in public. He's not scared. He's really unpopular with men. And maybe he's just trying to show men that he's a man worth respecting. Well, I'll give him this. He decided to wear men's pants on that picture, so I guess there's that. All right, guys, I've been holding you guys here long enough. So let me end the video on this question. This Trudeau divorce announcement, are you guys suspicious about the timing about this? Do you think he's getting ready for an election and trying to use this as a sympathy angle? Let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you guys think of this whole divorce situation. I'd love to hear it. If you guys enjoyed today's report, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my videos. It helps out a lot. And if you didn't like my report, put a thumbs down. Tell me I suck in the comments. I'm cool with that too. My name is the Pleb. This was today's report, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.